I think this actually would probably be a good time to go into like what seasons are going to entail, what they're going to encompass, like things that you could do to like plan for the season, even get like a leg up on other people on the seasonal restart, because we talked about them a bit in chat, and every single time we talk about them, everyone's confused about what the heck a season is in Diablo 4, because there's a lot of people that haven't played a lot of ARPGs before, or maybe only played ARPGs very casually, and they just don't understand like why you would play your seasonal reset and what's going to happen when a seasonal reset happens. So what is the season in Diablo 4? A season, what it should have, it should be a new game experience. So you're going to introduce new mechanics, right? They're going to introduce new items. They're going to introduce new bosses. It should kind of be a different approach to level and a different experience than what your base experience was. But they're just going to be improving and different, and it's also going to come with a huge patch, right? There's going to be a huge patch. There's going to be balancing stuff. There should be new skills. There might be like new gems. There might be new uniques, right? There should be a bunch of new stuff. There might be new, well, we know that 100% there's going to be new cosmetics, right? So we're going to have like the season pass. There might be some more free stuff that you can get within the game that you don't have to pay like additional money for also. So the first season of Diablo 4 is going to be announced next week, right? So it's going to have all these things. New theme, there should be new mechanics, there should be like new ways to play the game, progress the game, there should be like new end game, there should be new cosmetics, there should be giant skill overhauls, there should be like new builds available to you. It should feel like Diablo, but different, right? And also there's usually like leaderboards and stuff like that, so if you're a competitive person, you can compete for whatever the leaderboards have. It might be like first to reach max level, first to kill bosses, like quickest people to like clear dungeons. We don't know what the leaderboards are going to have in them yet, and I think they said leaderboard are going to come season 2 unless something has changed. So what's going to happen when season 1 starts? So let's say hypothetically season 1 start date is July 27th at 6 p.m. What's going to happen is you're going to have your Eternal Realm characters here, right? All the characters that you've been playing so far, you're not going to lose these characters. They're just going to go to the Eternal Realm. And I just call this the graveyard of an ARPG. After every single season, all of your seasonal characters, they're just going to move to the Eternal Realm 2, right? Boom. Season 1, Eternal Realm, everything goes there. So you just accumulate all this wealth, you accumulate all these characters, you accumulate all these items and stuff like that. Everything just goes to the Eternal Realm. You never lose your progress. It just goes to the permanent era. Now, when season 1 starts, what's going to happen is, let's say, you know, the start time, whatever, we'll just say at that 6 p.m., right? You're going to go to create a new character, right? You select like whatever character you want. Well, I'm just going to pick a druid. It doesn't mean I want to play druid, see the one I might. You pick your character, you do your customization stuff, and then you're going to be selected with these options, right? And then I'll just call it Modz Druid for the sake of this video. And you're going to have some gameplay options. So, right, so if you want to play hardcore, you'll be able to select hardcore. You could be able to skip the campaign. So after you beat the campaign the first time, you get the skip campaign button. And then also there should be another box right here. You notice like there's an empty area right here. This other box, what it should say is seasonal, right? And that's how when you make a new character, the game knows that you want to play a seasonal character, right? So there should be a box right here and you're just going to click it, boop. And then when you start the game, your character is now going to be a seasonal character and you're going to be starting fresh, right? And then you pick World Tier 1 or World Tier 2, doesn't really matter. Boom. So here's like my fresh seasonal character, and that's how it should work. There's some important things to know based off what the developers said in the first fireside chat. They made some adjustments to what is going to transfer from the Eternal Realm to the first season. Well, look at all these people right here. They're just chilling. So you should have your mount as soon as you start, right? Your mount and your cosmetics are going to transfer over. In addition to that, your regional progress stuff, some of it will transfer over, okay? What will transfer over? Your altars of Lilith, they said all of these will transfer over. So all of your altar of Lilith will transfer over. All the areas will be discovered. So when you open up your map, right, and you zoom out, there will be no fog of war. And then all these waypoints right here of the major city hubs will be given automatically to you. However, the rest of the waypoints you will have to go find. The strongholds you're going to have to redo for every region. You will have to redo the side quests for your renown. You'll also have to redo the side dungeons. So you'll have like pretty much one waypoint in each zone besides In this zone, you'll have 2, right? You won't have to do your area discovery. You have to redo all your side dungeons. You have to redo your side quests. You have to redo your strongholds. And you have to run around and get the rest of your waypoints. Pretty much what will happen is every single region, you will start out with this. You'll start out with this skill point, and you'll start out with this potion capacity for every single zone. So you will have to like reprogress some of your renown, but not all of it. And some of it will be grandfathered in. So if you want to kind of like prepare for season 1, what you could do right now is you could do those renowns that will transfer over. And then when season 1 starts, you're going to have a little leg up because you know your Altar of Lilith gives you additional stats, right? 60 plus stats to each one. And like the extra skill points and potion capacity when you start a brand new character is pretty good, right? You could put like a point into your generator, and then you have a core spender as soon as you're starting the game. And that'll make your progress a little more accelerated. One of the things personally that I would like to see with the Renown is I don't think Renown is like too fun or engaging to do right. I think it's going to lead to a lot of player burnout. I would really like to see Paragon points move to max obols, and max obols be the maximum reward. So like if you do all your Renown, it'll give you a little more quality of life, increase your obol capacity, so you could do like more events before you have to go gamble at the Purveyor of Curiosity. But yeah, I think just shifting the Paragon points to where the obols are for each zone would be a massive W, and Blizzard should really consider that for season 1. They still got time. Quite frankly, no one's going to be like excited to do Renown in season 20, right, for the 20th time at all. Oh yeah, also in addition to that, right, when a new season starts, we are going to get the thing called the Battle Pass. There's going to be 3 versions, right? There's going to be a premium version, a free version, and 2 paid versions, okay? The highest tier paid version will give you like 20 tiers of unlocks, right? So up to 20 tier unlocks. There is like requirements to get the stuff, but it's kind of like a expedited pass, right? It unlocks some cosmetic items quicker. This thing is gonna be 100% cosmetic. They said no pay to win, and hopefully that remains true. If you pay for the utmost premium pass, which I believe is $29, you unlock like 20 tiers of the battle pass. And if you get the $9 one, you just progress to it naturally. Now you're probably wondering, what do you have to do as a seasonal player to unlock battle pass reward? It's just going to be super basic stuff, I think. It's almost going to be like the season journey from Diablo 3. You're just going to do like random stuff, right? You're going to do gathering stuff, exploration stuff. You're going to be doing dungeons. You're going to be doing local events. Maybe you have to go kill somebody in PvP. Maybe you have to go run 50 nightmare dungeons. Maybe you have to like encounter the butcher and defeat him. So yeah, just like random gameplay related stuff, and that'll help you progress your seasonal objectives for your battle pass, right? And then most people are speculating that this season journey will also reward more stash space. And here's another little preview of it, right? There's like some top secret stuff they haven't revealed yet. And it just shows some of the boost to XP earned from monster kills. And everyone earns this. You don't have to pay any money for this, right? Boost the amount of gold you earn from vendor sale, boost to the chance of rare materials from salvaging, boost to the duration of elixirs. So I think they're gonna keep the entry point for the seasonal objectives pretty low, and just have like your normal like day-to-day Diablo grind experience as the objectives that you need to get. They might have some wonky stuff too. Maybe like do every dungeon or whatever, what you have to do anyways for your renown. Maybe like run like a dungeon with no legendary items or no uniques equipped. You know, they did that in Diablo 3, like a lower tier dungeon, do all rares only equipped. So there might be some like conditional achievements like that, but we don't really know yet. Everything when a new season starts, so let's say you make a new character like this, you're gonna have stuff in your stash. Nothing progresses over into a brand new season. It's literally a fresh slate. Besides your renowned stuff that we already went over with. You're not going to have your gold that you accumulate. You're not going to have obols. You're not going to have red dust. You're not going to have gems or elixirs or random items in your stash. When a new season starts, it's going to be a fresh blank slate character with some of the regional renown progress. And that's it. You're not starting with anything else. You can't farm items for seasons. You can't farm a bunch of elixir. You can't farm up gems. You can't pre-farm gold. It's a fresh start outside of the renown that they're going to be giving you. None of your codex stuff is going to transfer either. So your codex of power, you're going to have to regrind these also. Everything is going to basically be fresh. Imagine if the game is just come out again outside of the renown bonuses and the Altar of Lilith stats. Your skinned mount will progress over, yes. So they said like if you unlock your mount before season 1 starts, you will start out with a mount. You start out with a mount, and you should have all of your mount, all your different variations of your mounts. You'll have all your different armors that you've collected so far, and you should have all your different trophies. These will carry over too. You do not have to redo the story during new season launch. You can electively do it, or if you already completed the story, you could just click skip campaign and you can just level like this, right? This is what your seasonal start's going to look like, right? But actually all the areas will be revealed. There will be no fog of war over there. Now, let's say when season 1 ends, all the materials here will transfer to your Eternal Realm. And by then, Joe Shelley already said they're going to increase the caps for materials. Like 9,999 will no longer be the cap for Veiled Crystals. The cap will be higher. So when your seasonal character at the end transfers to non-seasons, you shouldn't actually lose any of the wealth that you accumulated. The Eternal Realm means softcore. No, Eternal Realm means the permanent realm. The realm, aka the graveyard of Diablo. It will always be there, and after every subsequent season, all of your seasonal progress, all of your seasonal characters, all your seasonal gear, everything that you earn in season basically gets swiped into the Eternal Realm, which is the permanent realm. And then we basically get ready for a new season, right? Then season 2 starts, then you start with your fresh start again, right? And then you do all your stuff in season 2. It lasts like 3 months. Once the season's over with, then all the stuff from season 2 gets swiped into the Eternal Realm. And then you have your fresh slate start again, just like season 1. Right, so the Eternal Realm is essentially just a permanent realm of Diablo. So anyway, that's pretty much what to expect for Diablo 4 season. It's basically a fresh start. They're going to incorporate new mechanics. There's going to be new builds. There should be new items to find. Honestly, it's really fun to play. If you've never played a Diablo season before, waiting up, having some snacks or whatever, getting ready to grind and blast the game with your friends a bunch is extremely fun. And just exploring the new content the game has to have. I know a lot of people might think, hey, it's a waste of time to like restart your character, but there'll be different ways to play your character and between different balance stuff. And if they do it right, there should be enough new events and enough new content to make it feel fresh and enjoyable.